The politicians, whether it is the Igbo politicians or the Hausa politicians or the Yoruba politicians, these people we are talking about is less than 5,000 people that take all of us for a jogora. It's just for us who doesn't have common sense. If we have common sense, we will put them to where they belong.
With their bullets and guns.
But if you are not willing to make a sacrifice, you can't make omelette without breaking egg. Check what happened in Egypt. Somebody had to put himself on fire for the revolution to happen. What happened in France? The young people here have given up in the country. That's why they are taking them for a ride. When you move out to go, how many of you would they kill? They will kill 1,000 or they will kill 100,000. If you need to pay price for the other people, if you don't pay price, generation unborn for aeons of years will hold us responsible that in our generation we did nothing. Those guys running away from the toll gate was the worst mistake they did.
Seriously.
I'm telling you, they should have stood there.
That very day,
that day, and dare those people for the once and for all.
Wow.
The oppressors know the game, they understand it. Once they did that and they know you are afraid of it, then they will never leave. All they know is themselves and their family.
Yes.
They will never change. If they kill 5,000 Nigeria, the whole country will change. That will be the end of all this mess. But 5,000 have paid the price to redeem 200 million people. But 200 million people say, let 5,000 people do with us whatever they like. They like the shit in our head, we eat their shit. And we are happy with it. Or we leave the country for them. And they are happy. You think they are going to release power for free? You are joking. This is their life. They've lived in it. These young people need to take their destiny in their own hand and say, we have had enough of this. If I'm a young man, maybe I would have lived a revolution. I am 66. I'm going to be 70 in 4 years. I'm 67 this year. So another 14, 13 years, I'm 80 years. It has passed our own time. But if I'm 18, 19, 21, 23, 24, 25, you think I will not do anything? With the life I live, we're coming up, I would have done something.
Wow.
This federal character is the problem. Create a level playing field so that the best of us could come out. Am I saying there's no good people in there are many first-class brains in the northern part of Nigeria and in other part of this country who will excel. But until we have a country that is based on equity and best brain, they will never make any progress as a nation. It's not about preference of where you come from. I'm not asking for any preferential treatment. What I need is a level playing field. Any young man or woman, you make yourself when you are young. If you don't need to wait till you become 30 or 40, go check. Statistic prove 86% of successful people on the face of this earth all became between the age of 12 and 28. And I made my first $2 million by the age of 24. If you don't get it by 30, you already miss it. All the people are waiting to become billionaire at 40, 45. They are only taking chance on 14%.
Seriously.
86% all became between the age of 12 and 28. Success, whether today or tomorrow, is about mindset. It's about the way you process information, the way you think. Many young people say this country is completely useless. If you truly believe it, it will be useless in your mind and you cannot see when you look. I am one of the person who's believe it could be better, but I do not believe that this is a useless country. Such language will never cross my mouth because it's about your belief. Your belief is what will project who you will are. There are many eyes that are looking, but there are very few eyes that can see. Mindset is what makes all the difference. A successful man or a woman is an individual that will organize his thought into productivity. If you cannot organize your thought into productivity, you are a great intellectual. You speak an impeccable English, but you have nothing to show for it. So success is not a degree. You can have all the grammar and speak it. Until you organize it into productivity, then you can be successful. What I tell young people, don't just sit down and say, I want to be successful. Ask yourself, how? Do they use mouth to be successful? The same thing, I want to be a doctor. How? Your analytic thinking click in. You need to be good in 5 science subjects. I need to be good in maths, extra maths, in English. You don't have it. That's not the problem. You already identified what the problem is. Then you get a tutor, somebody who need to start teaching you. If you are intentional, 8 years from that day, you become a medical doctor. So it's a mindset. I want to be successful. How? By watching television every morning or by WhatsApping message to everybody. When your analytic thinking come in, you start making provision. Because everything you need to become a superstar is not outside of you. God put it in you when you are born. Nothing more you need outside of you. You need to look inward. There's no ungifted man. God never created anybody that is not gifted. Even a man or a woman with impediment of sight. Look inside.